Ashkeepers Legacy is a real tabletop RPG show for adults who choose to never grow up. But that does mean our shenanigans may not be appropriate for younger viewers and listeners. From colorful words to emotional highs and lows to fart and phallic jokes, we will hit it all, so please enjoy responsibly. Like coffee, or beer, or buying dice. Welcome to the show.
Welcome back, friends and fellow gamers, to Detention Gaming! This is episode 48 of our Dungeons & Dragons campaign, Ashkeepers Legacy. Welcome back. Join if you don't mind continuing our announcements.
Yeah, cool. I got this.
Yeah.
Brain fart.
Oh.
Okay, I got it.
Where can they find us?
You can find us on YouTube, which you're watching now, hopefully. Please like and subscribe and ring the bell so then Yes. Okay. Anyways, also we're on Discord, TikTok, and Instagram. So yes, please follow us. So we post new episodes 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sundays.
Woo!
Okay. Love you guys.
Yeah.
Follow.
Good stuff.
We got there eventually.
We did. And with that wrapping up our announcements, I'm going to recap the events of last session and then dive right back into our narrative.
Dive.
Last time on Ashkeepers Legacy, our heroes did battle with Tara, the Cold One, leader of the Bannerless, and slew the remaining ambushers outside of the Waterfall Fey Crossing. During which, only to be besieged by a growing horde of undead on the march at the base of the waterfall where they did battle. A familiar headless rider and previous wielder of the kasurigamas spoke of vengeance as the undead horde began to climb the rocks and roots up the waterfall. With short time you clogged the waterfall, building a blockage of water to unleash on the horde below, and after a few well-managed rounds of combat, or I should say initiative, you unleashed this whelming wave as it poured down upon the undead before they could summit the falls and sent them below into the wilderness, washing away. The waterfall having been frozen by Tara, closing the Fey Crossing, was reopened. Jorn spoke and you turned over the head of Tara as proof that the leader of the Bannerless had been slain, and this ambush was turned in your favor. You did more than you initially set out to do on your quest, but with a swift victory, granted what little choice you had being ambushed, you still seized the moment when presented to you. You warned Jorn and the pack that the undead could still be lingering out there in the wilderness post, being washed away. He set off on a hunt, and then you all took a short rest then departed the den, setting course for home, the Warrior's Grove. On the way back, discovered the ruins of the Bannerless. Having been refortified, you found it in the aftermath of the pack sometime later. The pack coming through and killing any surviving hostiles within. The only living creature found within, Zanzar, the treasure hunter, the were-rat that you had met in the den, the only living thing left in the old fortress, He was convinced by Adora to trade if and when your paths crossed once more, not having anything worthwhile on him at the time. Meanwhile, a chest was found with a strange critter trapped inside, a blink dog. With the ability to teleport between spaces, it ran around and caused much chaos, and Czar was displeased at its release as it took him some time to catch the creature and box it inside of that little chest. Loose and lost to the wind, its whereabouts are unknown, but the party, you decided to not waste any more time and push further on your journey, eager for home. We resume our story at camp for a night's watch with Fort Morning Lord visible in the distance. The last stop on your journey before the final push for home.
Damn.
So, that is where we pick up. The 4 of you in your respected areas around camp. A little bit weary. The weather is holding fast. It's still kind of just a mild chilliness. It's not quite, snowstorm or snowing, but lack of precipitation. The terrain around you has cleared up a little bit with snowfall, and it's bearable. And to see a familiar sight and a familiar road some distance away, come dawn, you will be on a familiar trek back home. So, with Night's Watch, I am curious on whom is keeping watch and when.
I'll do it first watch.
First watch. Okay,
Yeah.
First watch. Do I hear a second watch or a third watch?
I'll take second watch.
Second watch. Third watch?
I'll take third watch.
Okay, last watch.
Last watch? Sure. We can chunk it up into shorter watches and then just do 4 in succession.
More sleep.
More sleep and downtimes. Okay, so with the first watch, can I please get a perception check?
Yep.
No question.
It's a 5.
It's a 5.
It's a 5.
It's a 5. Okay.
Could be worse, could be worse, could be worse.
He couldn't?
Would you believe?
Yeah, it's a +0. Man, I need to get some more wits with me.
Wits.
Oh, no.
It's just chilly outside.
It's just
okay,
chilly.
okay.
It's just chilly. Actually, it is nighttime. Maybe I'll do that instead.
Nighttime chilies.
Nighttime chilies. Ooh. Maybe when I have the time to figure that out.
That'd be so pretty.
Nighttime
Oh.
Nighttime chilies. It's pretty fitting. So, Vivian, as you are keeping watch amongst the camp, and things quiet down for the evening and everyone finds their respective spaces to slumber or do some downtime activities, where do you post yourself amongst camp?
We have the wagon and stuff with us.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine there's like steps on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'd have like my father's pelts wrapped around me. I don't know if I'd have like a fire going necessarily. Huh? Oh yeah, I have the ring of warmth on, so I'm pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'd have like a cup of cocoa and I'd be sitting on the like steps of that cabin to get in,
Okay.
just keeping an eye out.
Okay. As you're sitting on those and looking out over the camp, keeping vigilant watch with your warm beverage in your hands and looking out over the space, the horses are grazing nearby. They're still awake. The rest of your companions have kind of just in their spaces. You see your brother is up in his space and he's tending to the egg and has a book open and is using his tail to like hold something else, and he's like doing like 3 different things at once. Like he's not really sleeping much right now. As you're looking out, just the ordinary night at camp, you hear a voice come through on your sending stone. You hear Trench's voice.
Okay.
He goes, Vivian, I'm reaching out to you and curious about your whereabouts. I've arrived in Burdusk.
You're in Burdusk?
Yes. Our previous correspondence gave such worry I rode south as fast as I could and was wondering where your current whereabouts are, and so I can locate you.
We're currently on the road back home.
Oh, really? last time we spoke, you sounded like you were in some trouble. Is everything all right?
We were. We're doing better. Mission was complete. So now we're heading back.
Oh, very well.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. We're here to help if needed, but it's good to hear that is everyone safe and
We are
intact?
now.
We are now.
It got dicey for a bit,
My actuators.
but we found a shaman. It was we found a shaman that was able to mend our deep injuries.
Well, it's good to hear that everyone is safe and in one piece. I suppose I will meet you back at the Warrior's Grove then.
Yes.
Well,
Be safe.
yes, you as well. Good night and safe travels.
Thank you.
And you hear the ocean waves inside of the seashell ascending.
For a guy who had to travel all the way to Burdusk only just to like head back, he seemed pretty okay.
Trench is pretty chill.
Yeah, and that goes
As
silent.
far as you can tell.
Was it? Do I? It has
Would
to
you
be
like-
Trench.
Would you like to make an insight check?
Yes, I would.
Go ahead.
Just like he's seething.
He's
Oh fuck! I got a +0 with that too. What the hell?
Hey.
6.
6. Difficult to understand or convey any emotion from a voice. It even, sometimes there are obvious tells, but you don't read anything out of the ordinary from the magical voice being brought through the magic item.
He's fucking hating that he gave me that stone.
But yeah, the rest of your watch goes without incident.
That I know of.
Chill.
Okay.
But who's up next? All right.
Yes.
So yeah, Armand, you are woken up, and then Vivian, you are given some time to rest for the rest of the evening. So if you don't mind, a perception check.
12.
12. Okay.
It's not terrible.
Looking out at the rest of the camp and your companions, where would you position yourself in camp, keeping watch?
Probably like a little further off, like more towards like the edge with like my back turned towards the camp, just kind of like looking out at like either like the woods or like the road where we just passed through, keeping watch.
Okay. Yeah, looking back through the woodland path, like you kind of went through, and that whole section of forest that you're kind of currently still in, but on the kind of the edge of. Occasionally you can hear in the distance kind of the faint calls and cries of distant lycanthropes, as the night in the distance is just full of howls and different roars and cries, and you can occasionally, as your watch progresses, hear the pack moving through this territory across this expanse of wilderness. And it's interesting to track them and almost hear them at a distance, and as they call to each other and hearing their different calls and signaling, and then hearing them shift a tiny bit in a direction as it reverberates over the treetops, like through this like large valley of wilderness. And it's a little unsettling, but in the back of your mind there's a comfort knowing that you have those powerful allies out there somewhere, on the prowl, whilst you all are kind of having that more vulnerable moment of being exposed and having a rest. But outside of that, there's nothing unusual during your watch.
Sweet.
Yeah, cool. With that third watch, Armand wakes Adora up and then heads back to sleep.
8? Nope. More than that. I think it's a 21. Double checking.
Okay.
But I think it's a 21. It's an 18 on the die. I think I have a +3 to this.
Oh, 18. Because you said 8 and then stopped.
Yeah, it's a 21.
21, okay. With a 21, Where are you positioned in camp when you're keeping watch?
How's our camp set up?
However you all would like it to be set up. So how would you like camp to be set up? You have a wagon, you have some horses, you have your tents. I imagine there's a campfire somewhere. You have your bedrolls. You have any
Say,
furniture you bring out from the wagon to set up.
I'm probably near the wagon where I can see everyone, like, or like a good variety, like looking out over everyone but past them to see if anybody would be like coming towards us.
Cool, yeah. Like even if you wanted to, you can get on top of the wagon.
I
Oh,
was
yeah,
thinking of that,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
should have
On
done
top
that
of the wagon.
for my watch.
I call dibs
Sure.
on top of the wagon.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, like you'd probably like bring like a little stool or like a chair even up there and like just post up there
Just
as like a little
overwatching.
overwatch. Yeah, and there's other like outcroppings of wilderness I imagine that you could post up on like little like rock ledges or maybe some trees or things. It's however you want it, wherever you want to position yourself, but you can do the top of the wagon.
Top of the wagon.
Yeah. I imagine it wouldn't be that difficult to just hop up onto the seating area where you would pilot the wagon and like control the horses to just climb off that up to the roof of it. So getting up there with a 21 perception check, you have this. There hits a moment in your watch of unease. And it's not like a shocking unease, but it is just this subtle build of anxiety. Like you feel like you're being watched and you can't tell from where. It's like one of those moments where you feel like you're being watched and normally you look over and then see someone looking at you. Because it's kind of that unspoken thing, like you can tell when someone's looking at you, and then you see them and you're like, oh yeah, that person's looking at me. But there's nobody there. And it's not like a eerie, like, I mean, it's a little spooky, but not like undead, like there's a ghost, like, like on your shoulder or anything. It's like, there's something about the edge of the tree line of this forest that has this overall presence that gives you just a little bit of anxiety. And it's not like a threatening one, it's more of like you're aware of it now, and you weren't aware of it before, and now it's hard not to focus on it, if that makes sense. And you're trying to find like the source of this feeling, and it's just kind of this overwhelming, it's like the area, and then you hear movement in the brush. You hear a little shift, and that sets you on edge instantly. Like you might involuntarily like stand up, curiously looking in through the dark at the edge of camp, and then you hear it again, and whatever it is, it's small. And then you hear this like poofing sound. And then you hear sniffing, and you look towards camp, you look towards your tent, and then you see your bedroll come dragging out with the ass end of a little blink dog pulling your stuff out and thrashing it around. And then it stops, and then like sniffs the air and turns and like looks back at you and like locks eyes with you. And in the night, its fur has this like sheen like to it. It's almost iridescent, or the starlight that's reflecting off of the snow is like reflecting off of its coat. And it like looks back all kind of shiny and frizzy and wild and looks back at you just like...
I like put my hand down and I go, hey, come here.
Go ahead and make an animal handling check for me.
I'm super animal handling.
Are you?
No. I dropped it. I didn't even look at it.
Oh, the cats.
They're probably getting into the pizza.
No, I covered that.
15.
15. Holding hand out, it kind of looks curiously as one of its like ears kind of flops over as it looks towards you and just kind of like sniffs the air in your direction. And then it like slowly backs up but keeps looking at you and like backs until it bumps into something and then like runs off into the brush nearby, and then you hear and it's gone.
That's pretty
Well,
cute.
little guy. I'm gonna sit back, but maybe he'll come back.
As you sit back down, right behind you,
Jesus.
and you see it has a giant stick that's way too big for it, and its mouth like dangling off the side, and then it's like teetering off to the side of the top of the wagon as it has this giant stick in its mouth.
Hey, he'll go one. Hey.
Just his tail's
I
wagging.
put my hand out for it to like sniff or lick or whatever.
Kind of like holding the stick in its mouth, a branch, I should say. It sniffs your hand and just kind of like you feel its cold, wet nose press against your hand, and it just sits there with the nose against your hand with the stick in the mouth, and then comes back and just looks curiously, and then it drops the branch, and its ears go up, and it looks in a direction, and you look in that direction also, and don't see or hear anything. It's picking up something you can't hear.
What is it?
And it stops and then looks back and looks down at the stick and picks up the stick and looks back at you and then teleports and it's gone.
I look back in the direction that it was looking.
Okay, you look back in that direction. You don't see or hear anything more. But again, it's that feeling.
I'll get down off the wagon
Okay.
and I'll walk in that direction.
Okay. So you start to walk in that direction. You get to the outskirts of camp and you're on the edge of like the dense woodlands, and it's dark and the canopy of the trees covers the clear starlight sky above with some occasional cloud cover. There is some moonlight, but it's I think a waxing crescent, so it's a
Would
sliver but getting bigger.
Dark vision make a difference in this moment?
Do you have dark vision? So dark vision naturally does help, especially once you get under the tree cover of it. How far do you have dark vision?
120 feet.
Whew! With 120 feet of dark vision.
Rune.
Dark vision. Runic magic.
I'm pretty sure, let me triple check.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure I have it.
It's very far for dark vision. So it's not 60.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure it's 120 feet. Giant stone rune. Yeah, well, you have advantage on insight checks, and you have dark vision of 120 feet.
Nice. Okay.
Stone rune.
So with this rune, as it glows and your eyes gloss over with like runic magic, looking out into the space, it's almost like the sheen on your eyes. It looks like day at night once you enter a darkened space, and you see the finer details and the shadows emerge, and you see the trees, the snow, the ferns, the different plants, and occasionally you might see a little critter like a badger kind of crawl out from under a tree, or maybe a skunk in the distance goes running by. But there's something else out there. You can't see it, but that feeling of it seeing you is very prominent.
I'd like to look up.
You look up into the canopy and the trees, and the pines mixed with the oaks and other maple and whatnot trees that are all growing into one another, and the leaves that are kind of, some that are still in the trees, others that's, you know, covered in the snow on the grounds around you. In pockets you can see the starry night sky above, but you don't see anything in the branches. You might catch like a bird nest or a squirrel nest, but outside of that you don't see
I'll take
anything.
a beat looking, and I'll say loud enough for somebody around me to hear, but not super, like not yelling or projecting.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'll say if someone's out there and they're looking to talk, now would be your chance.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
That's hot.
Persuasion.
Oh, I didn't look at it, but I picked it up because it was
It's okay, just reroll.
it's a 7. So
7.
That's not hot.
I'm just kidding. They're like,
You speak out, your voice travels a fair distance, but not, one to alert anyone back at camp or, to scream out into the forest in the middle of the night. If there is something out there, it doesn't reply.
I just nod into the darkness, and I'll go back to camp to wake Akhenaten up.
Okay. And that will end your watch.
And I will tell Akhenaten what I felt, where I felt it from, and that I didn't hear or see anything, but I felt it.
Loaded.
So if you don't mind a perception check for your watch.
Oh.
9! I am waking up.
Okay.
I am
With a 9, where are you positioned in camp for your watch?
we probably had a campfire outside. I was setting up. So I'm just getting up, getting breakfast going for everybody.
Cool, yeah.
Kind of keep an eye on that spot where I go up, put down.
Yeah. Yeah, with your watch as, dawn approaches, the twilight kind of sets in and, near dawn approaches and the sky begins to fade into some distinct colors of a sunrise as the overcast of clouds almost steals the sight away. And as morning grows, things grow a bit gloomy. They grow a bit dark. And then the hair on the back of your neck stands up as the water in your cups freeze. The air grows very cold very quickly, and a familiar scent of decay rides the wind into your camp from the distance.
Hot pan.
Son of a...
Are you?
Pots and pans
You have a death
awaken
wish.
all of you.
We gotta go, we gotta go.
I literally get out of my little tent and I'm beelining for you. What the fucking hell are you doing?
Why do I feel like Armand has, tiny tents?
And it's it goes up.
Oh my god, those puffer dudes with the costumes and someone put spark spray in them and they're just fighting out of them.
That was very specific.
That was
I know
very
what you're
specific.
talking about.
I don't know,
Nobody
that's
else.
I was about
I
to
was
work
thinking more of
Krog.
Krunk.
Yeah.
That's
Right. Yeah. But you all are awoken in a cacophonous makeshift alarm as pots and pans awaken you all in a panic. And Akhenaten alerts you to the fact that you are now aware of smelling that familiar decay on the wind. The proximity of looming undead approaching from somewhere in the woods.
Get the horses, get everybody, let's go, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, Kai rushes up, half dressed, goes, grabs the horses, gets there, bringing in everything attached to the wagons, and Tala starts, helping break down tents and everything, and Vazar starts helping load the wagon as you all
I'm just
are
throwing
doing
things
anything.
into the wagon.
Yeah,
tents.
yeah. And it's all, he's got it in his little sling on the back, and I don't know, it's sticking out of his backpack, because his bag of holding is a handy haversack, so it's sticking out of that. So you all rush, throw things in the wagon, mount up, and basically veer off in the distance as quickly as you can. So for this skill challenge, what is a skill everyone is utilizing in this moment to help expedite the process of getting out of camp and getting on the move? I'll let y'all choose.
I would like to do persuasion or charisma to help guide people and so it's a little bit
direct.
smoother. Yeah.
Okay, let's get a persuasion check then.
12.
12, okay. off to a pretty good start. It's helping, you
Okay.
know. It's helping people not bump into each other or drop things or,
Yeah.
you know, that, like, lose time.
And I'm
in
still
tasks.
moving stuff in
Yeah,
there.
and
as-
you're still helping. Okay, what else?
I'm gonna sleight of hand to try just try. Anybody's trying on is gonna try it as quickly as possible.
Okay, go for it. Sleight of hand check.
29.
Whoa! Okay,
Damn,
holy shit. Okay.
Look at thievery!
Yeah.
Thievery.
You're like tying ropes and like sailors knots on things and just hooking things into the thing. Excellent. All right.
Fuck.
What
I
about
think
y'all?
I'm doing athletics because I'm just like hauling shit into like the wagon and like trying to like get everything in there as quickly as possible.
Sure. Okay. Let's get an athletics check.
Come on, muscles.
Ooh, 26.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. Most of this stuff isn't like super heavy, burdensome, so it's pretty easy to just muscle it through. Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm helping
Cool.
everyone,
Awesome.
muscling things through, getting the horses set up, and breaking things down, putting in the wagon.
Okay. Let's get an athletics check if you do not mind.
22?
Man,
22.
I'm
Gosh.
average.
Yeah.
Look, fuck,
Yeah.
fuck. You're probably still like waking up a little bit.
Yeah. I think I
Vivian's
set
over there with like
the
coffee, like
the skill challenge
no.
DC for this I think was 60 and you got a 29. So that was like half of it, and then it was a 12, and then you both got like 20 something. So yeah. So you succeed the skill challenges. You work together as a team and pack up and snap the reins, and the horses take off, and you continue on your journey with haste. Now knowing that, while it not be close, that looming presence
heading this direction.
is
I
kind of
should've told Trench
shifting
about
and
it.
moving in this direction.
To be fair,
You have the sending, the seashell of sending, if you want to just use that.
I do. I want to give him. Hey, Trench.
if you awake.
You just kind of hear the waves of like the magic of the shell, and then you hear this voice. Yeah, hello.
You're really gonna regret giving me this shell.
No,
I'm sorry.
What?
I wanted to give you a heads up about these walkers, essentially.
Walkers.
They're after.
You're walking? What?
No, these like zombies.
Oh.
There's a horde of them.
Mhm.
They're undead. They're like worse than just regular old zombies. Be careful. They're
They're
dangerous.
worse than zombies, but they're zombies.
You're drunk.
I'm just woke up.
Sorry.
Is it dawn yet? Ugh.
No, but we're having to rush out of our camp now because they're
Oh.
after us. So please
Oh.
just be careful.
Where are you?
We're heading towards the
Morning
village.
stop. Stone. Morning stop.
Fort Morning Lord.
Morning Lord.
We're headed towards Fort Morning Lord.
Oh, all right. Oh, yep, I'm up. Yep.
I'm sorry.
No, it's on my way.
Okay. Be safe.
There's no further reply. Okay, and you all are trucking along, and it's kind of a little rickety as you're going through the uneven landscape in this wagon at this speed, but you know it's not damaging anything, and you know it's kind of getting out because you're approaching the flattened basin of these plains and valleys where the main tradeway road is that connects to the Warriors Grove, to the fort, to Boulder's Gate to the west, and then east is back towards the other cities, and southeast being Burdusk. So you kind of went in a giant circle. And you see the fort growing closer and closer in the distance. It's a large stone fortress that, you know, had many different residencies and over the ages of different factions and different kingdoms or allegiances or people that have held in the fortress. But with a religion check as you approach, you see some familiar banners waving in the wind off of the side of the fortress.
Ooh, 17.
Perception checks.
This is religion.
Religion.
Another 12.
Okay.
It's better than mine. I guarantee you it's better than mine.
No, mine's a minus.
So is mine.
Oh.
Oh no, it's plus.
Yours is a 0?
Yeah,
Okay.
4 by 4 by 2.
Oh,
I
okay.
got a
Wow.
2.
2. Okay.
I'm
What'd you get?
17.
17. Nice.
And 12.
12. Okay.
What are those?
Yeah. You see these banners waving in the wind. I have no idea what they are. It looks bright, colorful, lots of whites and golds and yellows,
pretty.
and
So
it
fancy.
looks. I mean, it's obviously the sun in some capacity, but with a 12 and a 17, you see the familiar banners of Lathander, the Morning Lord. Some people. His domain is life and light, and he is a entity worshipped as the dawn entity, and is very warm, welcoming, and faith is very helping to other people, and is prominent in Baldur's Gate and other cities in the area, and is a part of kind of the main divine pantheon of gods. So many paladins, many clerics, many priests, many followers.
Do we know anyone from the Grove who follows them?
Follows Lathander.
I can't remember.
There might be, not off the top of my head, anyone that sticks out directly, but it might not be like a full-on healer or anybody. But there might be. You definitely know that there is a shrine to Lathander at the Grove in the Hall of Worship, like the temple.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah. It's just Lathander's banners waving in the wind. They're a bit old, and, torn from the elements and weather, but they visibly fly the colors proudly at this fort. And you don't see many people camped outside. You actually don't see anyone outside. There's kind of this nice little rest stop for people as they're passing through to and from Baldur's Gate. And the cold weather, you think maybe has just made the roads, and the rumors of the Bannerless being out have stopped people from traveling, traversing. But you approach the fort and see the large gates closed, and you see people walking on the parapets of the fortress up above, and you bring the wagon over, and one of the individuals kind of stops and looks over and waves at someone else down on the wall, and they kind of go over to the gate to meet you all to talk. So you have a moment of kind of waiting.
Let them know, and we continue on home. What do you guys think?
Honesty is our only chance.
Just let them know what's going on, and then the horses are rest, and we just continue on to home.
Yep.
No deal. That way, no funny business.
I think we warned them to.
That's what I'm saying. We warn them and we go.
Sorry.
Okay, cool. So
Waking up still, too.
the individual on the parapet walks over and just goes, "Good morning, travelers." And you see this dwarven individual standing in some kind of vestments and gilded armor, looking over down towards your lot.
Jump!
Oh.
Are you seeking rest
Yes, please.
and safety?
We're continuing on towards Warriors Grove, but we should let you know. We just wanted to let you know there's an undead horde coming this way.
Really?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I would have had a little bit more tact with that.
Subtle.
And it's at this
What
point.
do you know me to be subtle?
At this point, as you're having this conversation, the
That's
approaches
the
from the
horde.
back.
They're here.
Can you let us in, please?
You see, they look and go, "Well,
Please?
who are you?"
We are ambassadors from Warriors Grove. We're from the Ash Guard.
Ashkeepers.
Open the gates! And you hear the chains and everything begin to crank as
I
they
would've led
move
with that.
up top, and the gate,
You did say we were from Horde.
Not
The
that we were
Ashkeepers.
and the gates open wide for you all as you move into the space with your wagons and horses, your wagon and horses and yourselves, and everyone is brought into the fortress. And the dwarf walks down in their golden
I don't think we have time
armor
to keep going.
of Lathander,
So
looking
there's
at you
hoping.
all. And you see there's other individuals walking about, and they instantly start pulling out bows and grabbing ranged things and heading up towards the top of the walls. And on the inside, the courtyard, you can tell that the temple is in a bit of disrepair. It's kind of fallen in, and you could see that a lot of it's been toppled, and a lot of it looks recently damaged. Like, there's been like some recent structural integrity issues where things have toppled over, and a lot of these individuals in the fortress look a bit tired, hungry, and honestly a bit fatigued being exposed to the elements and a little worse for wear. And you actually do notice some frozen signs of like blood splatter and battle that had happened inside of the walls.
What the fuck happened
And
here?
they all instantly are like, prepare yourselves quickly to the walls, hurry. And they just look, what's the term? Just,
War torn?
yeah, a bit battered, you know, like they've just been through it.
What happened here?
The dwarf walks over and just goes, well, we've been dealing with these undead for some time, and their attacks are relentless, and we're the only thing standing between them and reaching folks further on the road, so we've been holding our ground here for as long as we could. Is anyone else coming from the Warriors' Grove?
We were
Potentially,
heading that way, actually, because we were coming up from the south. We're trying to get there.
there could
Right.
be another coming from Burdusk here.
I would get in touch with him again and see if he can.
Get in touch with somebody from the Grove.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
And as you're having this conversation, someone up top is like, I have a visual! They're coming! And you see them all kind of like go and begin to knock arrows. And as this conversation's happening and you're in the chaos of everything, there is a piercing pain in your gut, Vivian,
Uh-oh.
as the dwarf moves beside you and a dagger's plunged into your stomach. And you all feel this chill from outside coming in. But then you blink and you see the old decay of the fortress and temple, the illusionary magic fading off, and you see the viscera of the courtyard.
Even hoodwinked.
And the vestments of these paladins change from gold to blacks with reds and spikes as these individuals turn the bows on the walls inward in your direction. And I need you all to roll initiative.
Fuck.
And I'm stabbed?
And you're stabbed. You take a single point of damage, but I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Damage.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Makes sense, makes sense.
Does it, David?
My roll, yes.
Oh, initiative.
You said a dexterity saving?
Constitution.
Or
Constitution. Yes.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
And I'm going to. By the way, was our watch like a short rest?
Yeah. You took a short rest after leaving. You took one at the den, and then there was another opportunity at the ruins.
Yeah, so we've taken a short rest.
Were you trying to roll a hit die or something before
No,
combat
I
kicked
was
off, or you're just your short rest ability should be back? You guys have not taken any long rests.
My initiative makes
No,
sense.
I wanted to. No, my health is fine. I wanted to get rage back.
Rage back, rage back.
That's not good.
Please.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna roll a stab on die as well. Ooh. Well, we didn't roll that one.
That's
yet.
good, that's not. Oh boy. We're...
Okay. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
This could have been worse. Could have been worse. Okay. Brief.
What did you get for stab one?
I got a 9.
9. As this combat kicks off, you hear him just throwing out, "Smite the fuckers!" And you watch as the blade starts to glow and hum with arcane energy, and you have the ability, when you attack with him, to cast Wrathful Smite with a DC 15 check.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But initiative, above 20. No? No takers? Above 15.
I got a 19.
Okay, Armand with a 19.
I got a 16.
16. So Adora's got a 16. Then above 10? No? Above 5?
Barely. 6.
6?
5.
Ah. Okay. And then out of curiosity, who is the NPC you would like from your caravan to join this combat? You only
The
get
healer?
to bring one.
Healer!
Or do we bring Tala?
Kai.
Kai. Healer.
Okay, Kai.
Kai. Okay. It's not that they're not there, it's just they're going to be doing other stuff during
Yeah.
this
Protecting
encounter.
the egg.
Yeah, like protecting the egg or the horses or protecting themselves.
Oh my fucking god.
Yes.
So it's
That's what you rolled for at the beginning, isn't
What?
it? Who you were gonna stab.
No.
I was just a lucky fucker.
What did you get on your Constitution saving throw?
I thought it was dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay.
Yeah.
I sent you my runic dice.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Do.
You stabbed me.
Yeah, no, it's only the 1 point of damage with it. You don't take any poison damage and do not have the poison condition.
Okay, that's a plus, that's a plus.
oh shit.
However, you do feel the effects of something from the blade as this ichor does pool from the wound.
Ichor.
She gonna get zombified.
Your blood is almost turning deep crimson, almost black as it pours out from the blade.
This isn't good.
But you do not have the poison condition.
Okay.
All right.
I don't like that you're making that distinction.
Yeah, because it would give disadvantage on everything she has, so you don't have that.
But I am turning into a zombie.
But there is ichor.
No, you are not being zombified. Your blood that is secreting from the wound is unusual.
They're pulling out your blood power.
But with that, I'm going to
You've got
go
ichor.
ahead,
I show you.
pull this off very
If I could
carefully.
rage, I would rage.
That's my job.
Whoa.
Oh, wait, I gotta turn on the camera.
Oh shit!
Did the
Y'all have
cat
to see this.
fuck up anything?
No.
Cool.
And if it is a little messed up, it adds to the realism of it all.
Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet.
So we got Kai. Where is Kai?
Movie magic.
Where is he?
Dun, 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 dun.
Damn, this is dope.
Honestly, it is a little bit early, but because we got to set up this encounter, we're going to go to break. So, stay tuned, grab a snack, prepare for some chaos, and we will be back here momentarily to resume this
The fun
encounter. So, stay tuned, friends, and see you in a moment.
I gotta pee.
Yeah. Yes? Okay. And welcome back from break. So, we are at the top of initiative order as the party has been besieged by some enemies guised by an illusion as Vivian has just been stabbed with this serrated dagger in the chest by this illusionary paladin. So, as the illusion of the space on the people and the fortress fades away, you see carnage surrounding you. Bodies littered, gold in armor glistened and covered in blood and gore. Filleted bodies hung from pillars in the space, and the large blood-like symbol that you are all too familiar with of Baal, the blood god.
So it looked like a slaughter. Got it.
Yeah, you witness this ritualistic slaughter in this once divine place, now desecrated.
He killed all the
You are surrounded by enemies and have walked into a trap with the chill of another enemy on your heels, just lingering outside of the walls. You've called for, or about to call for Trench for aid, alerting him at the undead catching up to you before you were ambushed, and revealing that you were Ashkeepers were let in. So we are at the top of initiative order. As you see the archers on either side, bows aimed in your direction, the dwarf, the armored dwarf, now on the ground, a corpse on the far side, and in his armor. Now you see the imagery grow taller as the illusion falls away, and there is instead towering beside you this hobgoblin individual, this non-binary looking hobgoblin who's wearing very samurai shogun-like armor with dark red and black straps and padded armor with this serrated, almost small, kind of kukri blade in your gut that is like causing your blood to almost boil and pour out in this blackened coloration. And you're reeling from this as your body sent into a shock. Standing up on the central pillar over here is this male half-orc individual who is wearing bits and pieces of just armor that has been bashed and sundered in many battles, with jagged, almost shredder-like protrusions coming out of the pauldron down the arm into arm blades and large blade at the side, and equipped with all kinds of weaponry. And then within, you see three individuals who are currently hung, surrounded in this ritualistic blood circle, and an individual crouched over them with blackened, with red-tip stained feathers. This Aarakocra-looking individual with a bright pink featherless head of a vulture, hunched over, currently seems to be doing some kind of dark ritual, but has ceased, with the head turning over the head, over the plumed feathers, looking in your direction with kind of this like blood-dripped beak as it turns curiously with eyes kind of bugging out in the direction. Kind of has this long chain-like whip dangling at the side with spiked barbs that kind of like dance across the top of the stonework as they walk with this very bird-like manner. And I mean, the overall fortress is in a state of disarray. There's a sleeping area that's just covered in blood, tables knocked over, fireplace where there's still fires and food that's like gone burnt, training areas that were turned into a fun zone where a lot of the paladins were slain and mutilated, and yeah, in the chaos of this visceral display of just disgusting gore. We start at the top of the round with the ambush action. So, I think we're gonna go here. The archers all turn, and you watch as the Baalite at the center of this, he points over towards, with his jagged blade, towards Kai, and you watch as all of the archers turn and shoot in his direction.
Oh, fuck.
He succeeds the saving throw, taking half, so that's... So,
Oh, you're pissed at me.
I'm not pissed at you. I'm focused.
I was like, oh, you look seething.
Before Kai even gets a chance to react, as you all kind of just pop off in the moment and get ready for combat, and arrows go flying in his direction, and he catches about a quarter of the arrow shot. The others hit the rubble behind, spark off of the stonework, or just hit like part of the wagon or the floor. Just for perspective on the dial, this is a large courtyard. It does expand off of the dial, but for the purposes of the encounter, if you go off the dial, you're fleeing combat. But you're in this large open stone courtyard. The walls go up. There are stone stairs that go up to the way. And there are other people, other Baalites on the parapets. They're shooting over at, you assume, the undead that are coming. They're not in this combat.
Is the gate still open?
The gate is closed. It closed behind you when you entered. So there isn't the... They won't be able to come through easily.
Yeah, but we can't get out.
That is a fair point.
More of my concern.
But I assume Vazar and Tala start to try to turn the tide of a possible swift exit and focus on the gate. And she climbs up in her werewolf form and starts, doing combat with them. And he's using his magic to, survey and try to deal with people of great significance and cover her as she's just going into melee. So they're kind of just working in tandem off on this side.
So good that I was going to ask you to do that. My turn. So cool. Hey, schedule.
Trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything because there are so many pieces moving around in this. Yes. 3 individuals in the ritual who are hung up. They are 3 individuals, humanoid. There appears to be what looks like one very tall, kind of lengthy built individual that's covered in deep furred pelts, wearing large goggles with tiny slits in them. Can't really tell who or what it is, but it's a humanoid, and they appear to be fairly injured. Or they all are very injured. There is a female human who is hung up, and she seems to have less armaments and more artificial things or tools and vials and things that are on her. And then the other individual seems to be a high elf that's more akin to that of some of the paladin armors that you see that are all strung up in that space together. And that is the last key detail, I think, that is left in this encounter. So that was the ambush or lair action, and then we go to Armand. It is your go.
Yeah, bet you just got stabbed.
Oh no, I know. Clarify.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Wrathful Smite is coming from Miss Thabon, and it's not I don't have a spell. I don't need to it's not a bonus action or anything.
No, correct. Basically, when you hit with the stab on, he's applying Wrathful Smite every time he hits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's kind of going supercharged, which is kind of cool that you got it for this
combat.
instance. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm raging.
Mm-hmm.
Armand is pissed. Stabon's pissed.
That is a dangerous combo.
And immediately... That's the fucker that stabbed Vivian?
Correct. That is the hobgoblin in the Shogun samurai-like armor.
I move forward to kind of move Vivian behind me, kind of just with my shield arm, move her like this away from him.
Okay.
Immediately going for this guy's jugular.
Go for it.
Okay. So, do you want to do a shove and move Vivian out of the way, or do you want to stab? Because you can do either or with your action. You won't be able to do both in the same turn.
Stab. And I'll just be
Okay, cool. So can you move Vivian back up next to the individual for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up.
21.
21 hits.
Miss. He's
Miss.
That's
No, it
gonna
hits.
miss.
It hits?
This is
Yes,
what number enemy is this?
I don't know.
There's a little ring on them with a number. I think it's number 1.
First to die, copy that.
Okay. So then, and Wrathful Smite is a DC 15 check.
Yeah, so you are raging. Your bonus action run over, you attack. Damage of your sword, and then he makes a save against Wrathful Smite, and Wrathful Smite, I can pull that up.
Okay, so then it's just 12 because I can't do the lightning yet because that's a bonus action since I just bonus action raged.
Correct, you got it. So
it's 12 slashing.
12 slashing, and then Wrathful Smite is an extra 1d6 necrotic on a wisdom save. Or and then if they succeed the wisdom save, or
so
they're
it's necrotic.
frightened.
Okay, it's necrotic, not psychic.
Correct.
Okay.
At the end of each of its turns, the frightened creature repeats the saving throw, ending successfully on a success. Okay. Cool. So, saving throw.
Cool.
That is... They fail the saving throw, however, they are immune to being frightened.
That's fine.
They still take the damage.
They do still take the extra d6 necrotic.
5.
5.
So that is a total of 17 damage to this guy.
Thank you.
Start.
It's actually immune to all damage.
But
Well,
He's all what?
I was joking.
I'm just being funny.
I think I'm funny.
You are funny. You're hilarious.
Hilarious. I'm gonna rotate this because I want a better.
Want to strike?
Okay. So, yeah, you turn, kind of grabs Vivian, kind of not with the full shove, but like move into the space and slash down on the individual, blade in the gut. The gut, or the blade coming out, you feel that pain as it comes out. They go to try to block it, and they have their other blade in their other hand, swinging and trying to parry you, but with the might of this clash, the weight pushes down against their curved, like katana, serrated katana, and plunges into their shoulder as the stab-on bursts, and you watch as the runes on the blade, and it hums, pierces into the flesh, and you instantly watch as it blackens with necrotic energy as kind of like hisses between, like outside of the visor of the helmet, which you notice now the face of the hobgoblin is concealed with that of like an Oni mask of the helmet, but you can kind of still see bits and pieces through it. But yeah, it's takes the hit. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's action. That's bonus action rage. That's wrathful smite. That's cutty stab.
Mm-hmm.
I would just like to say that maybe for like flavor, even though I can't use like the lightning yet, as I'm like stabbing him and like staring him down, my eye is literally like flashing lightning like Thor in like
I mean, you're storm barbarian,
it's like,
so
it's
that's your
ready.
rage. Yeah, cool. All right, it is now their go. Okay, so the individual that you are currently facing off with, the half orc,
The hobgoblin.
or I'm sorry, the hobgoblin. Yes, the hobgoblin. Having drawn blood, you feel your blade come back as they pull and drop the dagger and shove it into the holster, and then two-hand their katana, and it's like a serrated, like messy, blood-covered weapon. They push off as you're clashing, as your blades are against each other, and you feel the strength of this individual rival your own as you're kind of in this clash. And they turn and they begin to chant in this very archaic, dark way. It's not necessarily any language, but it's with you knowing and seeing this dark magic and religious thing, you recognize the name Baal as they chant out, and you feel your muscles tense and you feel your blood begin to boil and you almost get dizzy as they place a vow of enmity upon you as you feel the blade come back and they turn and go and try to slash down at you. They now gain advantage against you as a marked target.
Oh, vengeance power. Fun.
That is going to be a 22 to hit.
Hit.
So this is going to be a two-handed blade. And then... Okay. So it's going to be 8 points of slashing damage, half to 4. And then 11 points of radiant damage. Or I'm sorry. Radiant? No, yeah, radiant damage. As they smite on top of it as the blade clashes into you.
Question.
Yes.
Does applying the vow bonus action or just a free action?
It is an ability outside of their, within their multi-attack that they can do.
Copy. I didn't know how they changed anything about that.
So 15 points damage total.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you know they changed
Slash down on top of you. Then they turn with their blade and with the smaller one as they like stabbed into you and pulled down, and you feel the cut deeper and cuts wide. As they have that blade into you, they point out, and they point towards Kai once more as you see all of the archers turn and go, and they begin to knock arrows for the next round, and he is the target marked for that. That ends that individual's go. Number 2's go. Let's see. This one is the half-orc. They move up here. And as they do, they begin chanting, and you see the shredder-like armor clattering against the stonework and everything. And they go reach down on recent blood spray on part of the pillars. They move their hand up, dragging the blood onto their hand, and then wiping it across their face as they're chanting. And as they do that, you all see what looks like their face kind of fall away as the skin peels and drips down as they look almost Skeletor-like for a moment. I need everyone to make this would be a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a spell?
This is not a spell.
Okay.
Oh, man.
6. 18.
Okay. 3. 7.
Worst nightmare.
Kai got a 19 on his. So those of you who failed, so the 18 is a success. The rest of you are frightened. You cannot willingly move towards the target, and you cannot begin to make a saving throw at the end of your turns until you break a line of sight with the individual. This does not mean you have to flee combat. This just means you have to break line of sight for your character to take a moment to collect yourself to break out of this maddening, frightened ability. So that was everyone but Armand and Kai, I believe, who was frightened, correct?
Yep.
Where's my frightened? Here it is.
I'm trying to remember. Where do you go to?
Conditions. Up at the top, usually.
Okay.
Yep, there you go.
No, like, if you're immune to it.
It should say, like, right under your saving throws.
In your defenses.
Okay.
And then it's going to move up to you,
I
Vivian.
don't think I have.
And moving up to you, pulling out the large, jagged-like blade that's built into the gauntleted armor, goes forth and attacks you.
Okay.
So, let's see. That is going to be a 19 to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Do I get a reaction to it?
You do. It does hit if you have a reaction.
Wait. Reaction. And it's to me taking damage, so I was gonna do Hellish Rebuke.
Yep. So this is so I'll roll damage, and then
Okay.
you roll for that, and then they make a save.
Yeah. Or I don't think I roll for it. It's just a saving throw.
Or yes, it's a saving throw. But you will roll the damage, because they take damage regardless.
Okay,
I
cool.
rolled the wrong die. Where is... Oh. So that's only 1 point of... Or I'm sorry. 4 points of piercing damage, and then 13 points of radiant damage as their smites, the iron and weapon, like the blades or weaponry that they wield, almost goes hot like a branding iron as
So
it
it's
stabs in.
16 in total?
It was 8 plus 5 for 13 plus 4 for 17. Yeah. 17 points of damage.
I'm not looking right. I'm past half.
As it stabs
Because I
into
was
you.
wounded before.
That is going to end that individual's go. This individual over here.
Actually, I don't think I ever took a short rest.
Well,
Like you didn't use your hit die?
You didn't roll any hit die from the last rest? So you weren't... Okay, weird.
So
What were you at to start this combat?
20 plus 17 now?
So
37.
37. What's your max HP?
43.
Oh.
Did you take a short rest in the cave?
How many hit dice do you have?
Sorry, I didn't
No,
mean
you're
to do
good.
this.
You're good. This isn't... I mean, it's kind of important.
I have 2
You have
for Warlock.
2. Warlock. So that's a D8. So, what's your Constitution bonus?
My con is +3.
6. So go ahead and add 14 to your HP, and we'll just call it good and say you use those.
Okay. 14 damage.
Okay.
And then I will put that. Oh no, I did damage.
Oh no.
Other
So
direction.
add...
Other direction.
Yeah, add 16 twice. Or what was it, 14, whatever it was.
14
Yeah.
twice.
So to continue with their turn, this Voltron individual, she turns and flies up.
Of course you did.
Perches up on top of one of the pillars, looking down like the carrion bird folk that she is. And her whip comes out, and as her whip, this chained like whip, wraps around her arms, you watch as the tendrils unbind from it, and they're covered in blood and dripping, and it almost like she binds her own arms with it, but as it drapes over her arms, and she's sitting perched on with her talon-like feet on the pillar, you watch as she, almost like a marionette instructor, begins to turn the chains and whip around herself as it dangles, and you watch as Kai's body suddenly it convulses and shifts, and he fails the saving throw as you watch as he involuntarily loses control of his body as his holy symbol that he was holding in his hand, getting ready to cast a spell, drops to his chest. He's like, and he reaches out in pain, and you see him reach over and goes and turns towards you, Akhenaten, and lunges out towards you, making an attack.
Oh, fuck.
As a 16 hit you.
Nope.
So he goes over and he essentially just goes for a grapple because he doesn't have. He summons a shield of faith as his shield, and then he summons a spiritual weapon that he wields in his hand. So he doesn't. He's unarmed at the moment. So he's just like, oh, I can't control it. And like she's puppeting him at the moment, and that ends her turn. That goes to you, Adora, as you are frightened by the visage of the individual that's currently attacking Vivian. As they take steps towards her, it's like they're regenerating their flesh, and then it's getting rendered off with each step. It's this horrifying display.
So, I can't get closer to Vivian because he's fighting Vivian.
You cannot willingly move closer, and then you are forced to flee. So you have to move your movement away to break line of sight. So you essentially have to dash away from the individual.
Okay, I'm going to
So your best bet would be behind the wagon on the side here,
Yeah.
or over there towards the debris. And then here's a little measuring tool to measure movement.
I mean, those squares are about 5 foot, right?
Those are 5. It is a 5-foot grid on the map, but there's a lot on top of it too. So, and you can move over the debris, but it costs double movement.
I can make it behind the wagon.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I can definitely make it.
Okay. Excellent.
So yeah, I'm going to dash behind the wagon, I guess.
Okay. You dash behind the wagon. In doing so, breaking line of sight. Go ahead and make another wisdom save throw. Unless there's anything you want to do on your turn before.
I can't get to
That's just your
Vivian.
movement.
Can't get to Vivian. Need to break line of sight. I could bonus action get big. No, because I used my.
You can bonus action. It's your
Can
bonus.
I have my bonus action, right?
You have
so
your
I
bonus
can,
action, yeah.
So I can get big, right?
Yep.
The other door.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Okay.
Milo.
Sean's here.
Sean has arrived. Welcome.
Sean, we're fucked.
What?
We're fucked.
My
We're
blood god,
frustrated.
or slaughter god came.
Came
It
in
was an
that.
ambush.
They walked into a trap.
It's so bad.
So
Into which one?
It's so bad.
It's a trap.
You're that bad.
it's a twap.
It's a
You get
twat.
big behind the
I get
thing,
big.
and then go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me as you kind of like have to brace yourself against the wagon as you're trying to collect your thoughts, and all you see is the horrifying visage of this blood paladin.
Oh, she's not gonna go.
You're trying to get a grasp, you're trying to get a hold of yourself, and you are really struggling in this moment, and you're just thinking about Vivian getting stabbed, you're thinking about your companions, you're worried about the undead outside of the walls, you're worried about being outnumbered, and it's just overwhelming. So, unfortunately, that does end your turn. Conatum.
Well, see what about I'm going this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Normal movement. Dashing. 5, 10, 15, 20,
I'd
25,
say
30.
if it can't encompass half of your base, it is too small on the edge.
5, 10, 15, 20.
You might have to hop up in, and like maybe there's behind that table in that section of the ruins there.
Yeah.
That is cover.
Getting cover!
You move around. Oh, you're not raging yet.
Not yet.
Are you?
Nope.
Okay. So you run over and clop over. Go ahead and just give me an athletics check just to clear that jump.
No, come on.
Is it not great?
Which was a 4.
4.
And which was supposed to another 4. So it's a 12, 8.
8. So I will say you do make it. It's just very clumsy, and that will end the rest of your movement as you fall prone, as you clatter through some of the rubble and sliding rock, and some of it is covered in fresh blood, so it's slick. And yeah, you fall behind the table, and go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me.
What's in here, you little shit? There we go. 19.
19. You are no longer frightened.
Dude.
Whew, good.
Okay. And that will end your turn, O'Connor.
I'm on.
Okay. Vivian, it is your turn.
And I have the person who's on top, like the person that is attacking me right now.
Mhm.
You're no.
I'm frightened from.
Oh yeah, you're afraid.
Yes, so you have to use your movement and your action to dash away and break line of sight to make the save. I will say you can forego the dash as an action because like it doesn't force you to do that, because if you don't have an action you can't dash. I would say because you're a combatant and you know combat and you know self-preservation because you're desperate, you can disengage then move so they don't get an attack of opportunity on you.
That's what I was gonna ask. And then also, if I use the sending stone, is that
That's just a I would say that's an object interaction that doesn't cost an
Because it was
action.
probably already in my hand too, like
Yeah,
mid ready to.
From my understanding, they're essentially they're you cast sending through them, but I've always run them in the past as them essentially being walkie-talkies.
Okay, so I disengage.
Rule of cool.
And take off.
Yep, you're right
of it.
here.
So let's see.
So you can run over towards Adora, or you could run over this way, and you can't move closer, so you have to move that way.
So
somewhere.
I have to move by Adora.
Yeah,
but there's
you
this
have to
guy.
get, and that's Kai.
Oh, Kai. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Then I'd feel safer running this way.
Okay. So because Adora is large, you can share a space, I think.
Okay.
So you will just get literally right under Adora behind the wagon there.
And then I call to Trench. It's ball lights. They took over.
Morning
Morning
stone.
Stone.
Fort Lord.
Morning Lord.
Doing great. Imagine he goes to the wrong fort.
Yeah.
Everyone.
It was a trap.
Get everyone.
Send who you can if you can, please. That's it.
Okay. You send that. You hear a reply come through the phone. He's like, "I'm already here." And you hear like him running.
Oh my god!
He's on his way.
Okay. And I tell Adora and I'm like crying.
Yeah.
And then I'm just apologizing for bringing you all into this.
Stop apologizing. And I'm like freaking out and like,
Yeah.
just stop it. Stop. We don't have time for that.
I know.
Pull yourself together. You're bleeding. I'm terrified.
I don't know what this is. It's black.
Okay,
The wound does
We
not
can't-
stop bleeding.
we cannot worry. Put pressure on it. Stay here. Take care of yourself. We'll figure this out.
Okay. And I can see these guys over here.
You can.
I'm gonna start
but
to
that-
duck then and like get in position for my next turn. Just
Yeah, you're behind cover.
Yeah,
So I would
shoot
say
them.
that you have at least half cover, honestly.
Okay.
Where you're at.
Are
Cool.
they
Not
like,
3/4.
Are they in combat with us though?
So the archers on the side are hostiles in the encounter that you can hurt and damage and whatever, but they are not.
they're not made.
They're
up.
seen as a singular entity in initiative. They're more of like a layer action than individual archer enemies, if that makes sense. It's easier to track, and it's just kind of a different ability that
So we
spices
go
up the
after
combat a
damage
little
more
bit.
horde rules than it is.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
more about horde rules at the
Cool,
moment.
I'm about to tear through these guys.
okay, because
Yeah.
that's
But you can target them. They are enemies even though they're not numbered.
because they've shot at Kai.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
why I was like, okay, yeah, cool. And that is
Wisdom saving throw if you're ending your turn. Against the frightened, the horrific visage.
18.
18. You break away the frightened condition from
Cool.
that ability. All right.
Are you still frightened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, Dora failed to save at the end of the turn.
That's why you're acting the way you are. Okay.
Mhm. It's Kai's turn. Kai, unfortunately, cannot do anything as a blood puppet. He makes another saving throw and fails as he's being essentially blood-bended around by the other
This is terrible, Tom, but I love
creature.
it.
Good. Okay. The folly is marked, and Kai is the target. So, the archers fly out into the space, and he fails the save, unable to control himself, and is just pelted with shots, taking a considerable amount of damage. He's still conscious, I believe. He's where is that? He was barely hurt before because he took a few shots, and now he's calculating math. Yeah, he's now badly wounded. He's taken more shots as he's being pelted with arrows again and again and again. That is going to end there go. Going to you, Armand. You are raging and you are clashing with this blood paladin. In this dark shogun armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him.
Okay.
Again.
Yeah.
Stab him in the face.
Go for it.
Stab him in the face. Stab him.
Smite the fuck out of him.
Roll one of your famous nat ones right here. That's 20.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What is
You
it?
just jinxed me.
Oh,
my guy.
what is it?
Inspiration. I'm not even gonna say.
You reckless? Do you want a reckless?
Yes, I do want a reckless.
Well,
actually.
I will say you could use your inspiration. A reckless will give them advantage. So
I
there
mean,
is
they had
that.
advantage already before, so
Fair enough.
yeah. So
And the
They
next one,
place their vow of enmity upon you.
don't you say a thing.
nat 20. I'm playing the good vibes.
Good mojos.
I don't trust that.
I can't win.
Manifest.
17.
17 does not hit. As you clash with this individual, they bring their blade up, and they're heavily armored as they fend off against you. Your strike true last turn. This turn clashes against their blade and their armor.
Smite, even though it didn't work.
It didn't hit. It has to hit for that to
Okay, then
apply.
I'm just gonna storm aura the guy.
Yeah, bonus action. That's a, what is that, a save?
DC 13.
That is, what kind of save is it?
Dex.
Dex. That's gonna fail. So full lightning.
So 2 points lightning damage.
2 points
Thanks a lot, David.
of lightning damage.
I brought a good vibes. Can't just win.
Okay,
Let's not fight each other.
29.
We're gonna die.
Right?
You guys are doing great.
Doc,
Does that?
At any point, you need me to roll a die.
Shut up, shut up.
Yes! Yes! Okay, I'll keep that in mind, Sean. Thank you.
No,
All
that's
right.
it.
It is their go. Let's see. So yeah, this individual is locked in combat with you, Armand, so is going to attack you once more. That's going to be an 18 to hit. Does that hit? So that you're kind of locked in this battle, you and then swings, brings the blade low, attempts to, like, the blade, unlike a traditional katana being jagged and serrated, it doesn't slide against your blade. It skips as the grooves and jagged nature of it grind into a stab on, and it reaches out as he goes to thrust, and you have to pull your blade up and guard up with a stab on as the blade goes above your head, and as it's above the head, they try to force it down with their weight, and you're just kind of in this clash, and then swing wide and pulls back, and as there's sparks coming off of both of your blades, and are just kind of locked in this combat. The other individual who's next to you
Scaly, scaly.
Scary.
sees the two of you flee around the side, but sees that you're locked in this combat, and sees that Kai is not himself, turns their attention this way.
Scary.
Where's he going?
Can't catch me. Can't see me.
Goes that way. Let's see. This is the hobgoblin.
Half work.
This is the half-orc. Thank you.
I'm fine. The
Yeah.
goblin.
Yes, you're fighting the hobgoblin. The half-orc looks over and looks and just
I'm behind that table. He can't see me.
can't see you, but is looking out over the space because he saw you run around. Just like, come out, wherever you hide, and licks a bloody blade as they just dance it in their fingers, and they look as the jagged shredder-like armor protrudes and clangs against the rock as they're playing this very dangerous game of hide and seek. And that they're
with
gonna
us.
hold an
With me.
action
Oh,
with
Josh.
Akhenaten. Adora is not. Well, wait. I'm sorry. I'm ahead of myself. Up here, the Kai moves over towards the two of you
Puppet Kai.
as she puppets Kai on her turn.
Oh, I don't know
almost
why
forgot.
we felt safer. I felt safer by them.
He runs over
You
and,
be
just like,
better, you don't know that.
and you see he goes and rips off his holy symbol and throws it to the ground involuntarily as it like pulls the necklace from his neck. He's just like, and he's like seizing, and you watch as he goes and sees a dead paladin nearby, where because there's corpses riddling the area. Goes down and reaches and grabs a blade involuntarily. He's like, I'm trying, and he goes and grabs the other blade with his other arm, and he's cutting his hand, trying to keep the blade from stabbing either of you.
Yeah.
But he's currently chasing you, but you are the much larger target, and goes and makes an attack against you.
Oh my god.
That's going to be a 16 to hit you, Adora.
Misses.
Okay, goes and swipes, and you manage, even though you're frightened of the other entity and you've broken line of sight, you turn and manage to just kind of stomp in his direction, and it throws his footing off, and the sword sticks into the side of the wagon as he's shaking and he's unable to control his own actions. Now it is your turn.
Hi.
I'm going to attempt to grapple and throw Kai away from us.
Okay, go ahead and make a was it unarmed strike.
Would you believe?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Hold on.
Would you believe good or bad?
Would you believe it was a 4 on the die? But I have a very nice to hit, but I don't know if it's good enough to. He's a clever. I think it's a 12. I can't see. My thing's not loading, but I think it's a +8.
5 plus 1 from the. Yeah, 12.
12?
Yep.
12 to hit.
12 unfortunately misses.
Dang it.
You are your friend.
You go and try to impact him, and he's wearing some chainmail and some clothing and pelts and things over that. As you reach down towards him, he just kind of ducks out of the way. But again, it's not him.
He's being
It's like
puppeted by
being
somebody
puppeted as he like goes up on one leg and he's like off to the side as you try to swipe him.
Can I use my movement to realize I missed him and turn my back to him and face Vivian for a moment, almost kneel down so I can get face to face with Vivian in this moment as he's like.
And turn your back to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get face to face with you because I'm in between you and him right now, and I'm gonna try and use my body as like a block. Okay. Hey, you've got to make it out of this. I don't know what we're gonna do. I hope help comes. If it doesn't, I need you to get out of this. Use your wings. Get out of here. Promise me that you will do that.
I can't leave you.
I'm telling you, I need you to.
Why?
Because I love you.
We said this yet?
Yeah.
No, since okay. Hey, I love you too, but I can't. That's why I can't leave you.
If you love me, you'll do this for
That's
me.
not fair.
I didn't say it was fair. I'm asking you to get out of here safely. Go get help.
I've already called for it.
You're already hurting. You're already bleeding. I can see the blood coming from you. It's not stopping. Vivian,
What if it doesn't stop if I run and then I'm alone?
we're close enough to home that you can make it there. I don't know.
I know, that's fair. And you're in the panic of battle, so that's a completely valid thing to say. Might be a little further, though.
Let's keep fighting right now.
I'm just telling you. I can't do this. If I'm worried, I'm gonna lose you. And then I'll turn back around.
Wisdom save. Come on.
You turn
A
back
wisdom
around.
save.
Yes, there's a wisdom saving throw against the frightened.
Come on.
Doesn't that get bonus or something?
What?
It's a 10.
10 is a failure. You are just you're overwhelmed by emotions and the chaos of this encounter. Conaton, you are prone, ducked and covered behind this toppled table in the ruins. And you just hear the come out, wherever you are.
You don't want me to.
Okay.
And I kick the table. Just for everyone, just kick the table.
Fucking love it. Yeah. Poof. Flies across the way.
Does it hit him?
I don't know, but I'm coming out right after that.
Does the table
And you're
hit
raging, yeah?
Yep.
Here.
Is that the scary guy?
Yep.
That, yeah.
Are you afraid of the scary guy?
Not
Nope.
anymore. Saved on the last
Nice.
last thing, and you're raging. Do.
I get. a 15 feet so I can get right up on him.
Yeah.
Use a cable as cover. I probably knocked that cable away. And there's a werewolf in his face.
Yeah, just
21 to hit.
21 hits. This is number 2. Yes.
That's how much I said.
Do I have these?
7, nope, 8 damage.
8 damage.
As I come, Narc's able to hit him with the horns first and try for the uppercut.
Okay. Are these
so-
reckless?
Yeah.
Okay.
14 to hit.
14 misses. It impacts and just sparks against the jagged armor. Oh, the armor. You take 2 points of piercing damage each physical hit. So it's only 1 because you're raging, right?
Yep.
So you took, there was a miss.
I
It was
hit
all
one.
attack, a miss hit. So just 1.
Yeah. Oh, this is not
So
a good
far.
matchup against me. For me. Yeah. And then I say in his words, I will mimicry, play.
Oh, that's creepy. I like that. Cool. Okay. Anything else?
Action, bonus action, movement.
Okay. Cool. That will end your go. Vivian, it is now your turn.
I was trying to remember if flight is after a long rest. I can't find where the
Draconic,
flight
let me look.
is.
It's under your species or racial stuff.
Wouldn't know.
Features and traits
Okay. That's where
should be at the bottom.
I know
it's-
nothing.
What?
I'll see if Azor's got
Okay,
the
don't
same thing.
I know nothing.
Oh wait, here we go.
I know nothing. I know
Yeah,
nothing.
once per long rest, so I've already used it.
but
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
So, because I was thinking about it. Okay, I turn and I shoot through the pillars at the archer dudes.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Witch's Bolt as the arrow shoots at them.
Okay, cool.
Alright. Cool.
So you're casting Witch's Bolt. Okay. This is there's a spell. It's a spell range spell.
Roll a hit.
Yep.
If she hits, she deals damage, but even doesn't she hit?
Yeah, it's like 21.
Yeah.
And it's 2d12 lightning damage.
Damn.
On initial hit, and then every other turn for a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
So you can go. Ultimate power.
Yeah.
15.
15. Vivian, how do you eliminate those 4 archers with this single shot?
Hell yeah.
Being told to fucking
girl.
run by the love of my life, I'm livid and I'm pissed and I'm fighting this shit, and I just like when my bolt sends, I think it's bigger than it's ever been.
Yeah.
And it just like incinerates them.
More of an actual.
It's not even a slaughter, it's just dust.
Yeah, the arrow and like bends through the space, and as it careens around the pillar through the gap, and then kind of flexes around through the air, and just as it impacts one of them, they just and dust as it goes through one by one these 4 archers as they drop their items they were carrying as they are disintegrated by this archaic lightning strike arrow. As the arrow and like embeds itself in the rock pillar at the end of the way. Well done. Anything else?
Does it get to move now, the Witch's Bolt, as a
So the
bonus
Witch's
action?
Bolt, the target on the Witch's Bolt, the target's dead. So the Witch's
Okay.
Bolt fizzles out.
Okay, cool. Well,
Yeah.
that was a stellar use of it.
Mm-hmm. I'd
I'm
say
gonna like kind of creep around behind the horses to try and get a visual of the dude hunting.
Like this way?
Yes, but now that dude can see me, right? Or can he always see me over here?
You don't have line of over here. You have cover
Okay.
from that individual. If you go out and around this way, they will be able to see.
Okay, then I'm gonna stick right there, and maybe I'm gonna target that person next.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Got a plan.
Yeah, you just got some cover over there.
Alright.
Okay.
Stinky bitches.
Alright. This Kai's go, and he's struggling.
Oh, buddies.
He goes and he stops, and Adora, you turn back to face him. As you turn back to face him, tears running down his face, his veins are bulging out of his neck and arms, and he's doing everything in his power to fight this. And he just closes his eyes, he stops, he's just like praying to Helm. And you watch as behind him, the amulet that he threw on the ground glows a bit and flies into him to his back as the necklace goes taut and ties itself around his neck once more and swings back around with a glow, and he glows with divinity as he gets a natural 20 on his save. He is no longer a blood puppet. So he's just like, I'm so sorry, Dora.
We don't have time.
He's just like, and he grabs the amulet and he's just whispering to Helm, and he goes and he turns and he walks around out of the way, right up next to you, Armand, towards this dark shogun. And he reaches up towards the sky as this gilded, glowing gauntlet covers his arm, and this glowing light-like shield emanates from his arm as he casts Shield of Faith upon himself, upping his armor class. And then, with his bonus action, he reaches out to one of the fallen paladins, the sword he tried to strike against Adora that's wedged into the back of the wagon. He reaches out and he conjures a spiritual weapon with his bonus action as the blade flies through the air glowing with divinity into his hand, with also a golden kind of glowing ethereal gauntlet on his other arm. And he just smacks the two as they resonate with divine magic. And he stands fast, flanking with you on this dark paladin. So now you have advantage without recklessing.
Yeah, boy.
But he burned his actions casting, so he can't attack.
That's
but
fine.
That ends his go. He's looking badly wounded, by the way. He's got fucking 7 arrows sticking into his chest and side. And he's just going.
Boromir who?
Yeah, right? Top of the round. He is the target still. A new target was not declared. So the archers on that side, as he turns his back trying to help you, they towards him. And you watch as he turns with the shield over the back as they deflect off of his radiant shield as he succeeds the saves. And he just turns back looking towards them and then turns back towards the individual. He takes no damage this round.
Yay!
Kind of rallying in the moment. Armand, it is now your go.
Mm-hmm. Stabbies, stabbies.
Stabby stabbies.
Stab the stabbies. I'll count it just because I don't want it. 24.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. That's gonna hit. 24.
Okay, so then we're gonna
Were you at dis? Or
flanking advantage, but
Oh,
not
okay,
recklessing.
cool.
Yeah.
And then no, I'm just collecting all the dice that I'm gonna need. So initial slashing damage. 9 slashing damage.
Okay. Fail the save for the lightning if that's what you're doing with your
Yep.
bonus.
Just 1 lightning damage.
10.
And
And then failed the other save for the necrotic as
okay,
well.
so then that's 4 necrotic.
Okay, so that was 14 points of damage total.
Of he, no matter what he's going to take, he will just take the card. The save's only for the fear effect.
Oh, thank you. That makes this process a lot easier. Brain math numbers. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just putting numbers down because I can't math. Yeah, slashed into him. This individual is looking badly wounded now as you get another good strike with a stab on, piercing between the kind of layered armor of this dark shogun, and they're looking hurt. They're bleeding, but you sense this just unsettling smile as the mask has been kind of cracked and broken a bit coming through from this just malicious entity. They're finding pleasure in the pain. They are enjoying this combat even though they are not winning at the moment. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
think kind of like in this moment, like seeing, like fighting him, seeing him like being like enjoying this, seeing Kai like across from him just being like decimated, knowing Adora is like somewhere, knowing Vivian is somewhere, not knowing where the fuck Tum is, and then I think also seeing in my vision just this motherfucker perched in like my mind. I kind of just not like pray, but I call out for like one of the very few times in my life, Santa de Segundo.
Who?
I need you to watch over us right now.
You speak this, and the overall chaos of battles ensuing around you, and you find a moment of calm in this. There's no innate reply at the moment, but no sign, no providence, no sign of divinity.
That's fine.
But you do it nonetheless.
And yeah, that's it.
All right. Okay. Okay. The Sean, would you roll a d20 for me? Here, I'll give you the big one.
Wait. Oh, where's the big one?
D20.
I was gonna give the same
nice
one.
Honker.
Yeah.
Roll.
Something.
11.
11.
11.
Okay.
Slightly above average.
One better than last time. Incrementally getting
Thank you.
I'm gonna be scared for the day that he rolls a
Alright.
d20. Or like an actual 20.
So, at the top of their turn, let's see. Okay.
Gonna make me throw up, Dom.
I have to pee
In a
so bad,
good
I don't
way.
want to leave.
I'm gonna start with the battle with the paladin on this side with you, Armand. That is gonna be a 19 to hit you. Does that hit?
Beats it.
Yes. Okay. Just going to slice with their jagged, serrated blade. That's gonna be 12 points of slashing, reduced to 6 because you're raging. And then it's going to be 6 points of radiant damage
So 12.
from the smite. So 12 points. As they come down again with their blade, almost like serrated, but it gets hot when they swipe down with it. And that is going to end, yeah, it's just going to end their turn. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna end that one's go. This one over here with you, Tom, is going to attack you with their arm blade. And you reckless? Did you reckless attack? Okay. Okay, that is gonna be a 21 to hit.
Hit.
Deals
I'm still walking.
6 points of slashing reduced to 3, and then 8 points of radiant damage from the smite as they stab into you at this hot, radiant, serrated metal. This individual is then... Yeah, they don't declare anyone new. They're just going to have the archers continue to fire that away. That's going to end their go. And then up top... 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna roll to see. Yes. So I need Vivian, Armand, Kai, and Akhenaten to make. Let me see what this is. Save.
Is it a spell?
This is a spell.
Magically resistant.
Magically resistant. So this is going to be a charisma saving throw.
Hey, where's one of my best saves?
Where did those
Is
go?
it like a
That's
charm?
what you get for
It's a spell.
It is one of my best.
It's not a charm. It's an enchantment.
12.
12 fails.
15.
11 fails. 15 fails.
Oh.
Kai
That's what you get for saying shit.
succeeds. So
15 sub.
you've been baned, which means you take minus a d4
Or
on
should
your
I-
attacks and saves. Okay, and that is
Thanks, David.
concentration.
What did you
No.
He's trying to put out positive vibes and it's bringing chaos.
Is it a double negative?
I was gonna say, is
No,
it
my
David's fault
It's,
or are you not
it's
accepting?
you learned this in retail. If you shout out, "Oh, it's quiet," or "Oh, it's slow," bad shit happens.
Yes, but then I go, oh, I jokingly say, oh, you lose an eye, and you lose an eye.
Okay.
Pick away!
Concentrating. So, Bane has been cast. That is the spell. And they are gonna just stay perched up there, comfortable, watching this all unfold. That will end their turn, I think. Yes, went.
So I have to break their concentration.
Adora, it
Didn't
is
it
now your go.
I have a plan.
I love plans. Tell me about your plan.
So scaly guy is over there, right?
Which one?
The one that has me frightened.
Oh, yeah.
It's over there.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna look through these pillars right here on this map and see that this is relatively, I mean, I'm sure there's bodies and stuff, but there's like, it looks like an empty-ish path between here and over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to look at Vivian.
Why? My back's to you.
I know. I'm gonna look at Vivian. And I go to say something, but I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Because your back's to me and you're focused.
Mm.
And I'm gonna turn back to this like empty-ish lane,
Yeah.
and I'm going to just take a breath and close my eyes and dash in that direction
Okay.
to get as far to go my dash as much as I can
Okay.
that way
This is
while I make my save.
What's your movement?
It's 35.
Okay. So, what's do you have? Are you impeded by difficult terrain right now?
Hmm.
Your runes? Are you
Yeah, I'm
mess-
impeded by.
Okay, you are. So you run through this space. Give me an athletics check. If you're gonna go blind.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Damn.
These pillars are no more as you you crash through them. And
I'm
then,
a juggernaut!
so you get about there with your normal movement, and then you're dashing again.
Yeah.
Are you gonna knock the guy off the pillar?
So that's
I'm
as
trying to
far
get
as
close
you
to
get.
it. Yeah. Trying to get as close as possible while.
Unfortunately, Adora destroyed your cover, but ran off the way, and you did not move closer to the one
Yeah.
you were frightened of.
And now I'm going to make my save again.
I will allow you to make the save. However, I will
My
need you to
eyes
go
are shut.
prone.
Okay.
Because you have to break line of sight. You can't just close your eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I was
Does
so
that affect
clever.
your turn?
No,
You can
I'll
go back.
go prone. I'll go prone.
Okay. So you
prone.
go prone, and then go ahead and give me a save as you duck behind cover to break the frightened.
Dirty 20.
You are no longer frightened.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck you.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to be like, I take it, I go prone, I take a breath, and then I open my eyes and I just look up at the stupid vulture on the fucking thing.
It's a vulture. It's a vulture, Sean.
Yeah, it's a humanoid bird folk that is a
With a
vulture.
bald head. He's a stupid bald head.
And
And
I'm.
she has a
She
bald
has
head.
a stupid bald head.
As this is happening, with an initiative count of 11, right? What was your initiative count?
Mine was shit.
6, right? Dora, what was yours?
16.
16, yeah. So on an 11, You watch as coming through the air over the wall, you see a armor-cladded, half-plate-wearing sea elf throw his trident
Thank you.
into the perched individual from above. As hopping off the wall into the combat, you see Trench. Ah! He dies.
Oh!
I'm kidding. You
Get
see,
from above!
he goes, pierces one of the individuals on the wall. He looks like he's covered in ichor and blood, and his trident's pikes have frozen blood on the edge of them as he pierces out from one of the ball lights, and then he turns and throws it across the way at the bird folk individual up top.
Right there?
He misses and his trident goes across the way, trying to be all cool and heroic with the nat 1.
Oh my
His trident lands somewhere in the rocks over there, and he turns. He's just like, shit! And he like spits out some like blood from his mouth as he himself is a bit hurt, but he is now in the combat. And you watch as he holds out his hand, and from the blood from his arm, you watch as the trident disappears, and then he summons his packed weapon to his hand, and from his own blood as the trident reforms. And that will be his turn, going to you, Akhenaten. Because you have another helper in this encounter.
Ripping tear. Headbutt. Dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that just.
Wait, minus D4.
Yeah, Bane. Yes. Dun 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 dun.
That
We're
Bane.
gathering you on anyways.
Thank you.
I play by the rules, goddamn you!
I appreciate it. There's so much to keep track of in D&D.
19 to hit.
19 with only a -1 to it. A 19 just hits.
Max 10 damage.
And this is on number 2.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Bonus.
Okay.
Not 1.
It's a
nat
double
ones?
nat 1 with advantage?
Uh-huh.
My dude.
Should I leave?
Tom,
No.
you go and strike up, and as you go to strike, you just see the crooked grin on this ball light's face looking back at you, and you just, even though you're raging, you freeze, and your body tenses, and your muscles spasm a bit. You're not being blood puppeted or controlled, but for whatever reason, something inside of you keeps you from lashing out, and you don't know if it's fear or something else, but yeah, it just, you have a moment of hesitation. But continue with your turn.
Bonus action. 19 again.
19 hits.
Minimum damage. 1.
1. Okay. 1 point
Wait,
of
no.
damage.
Do I have? Is she that fine shot?
Wait, did you do a D4 on your back?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, that would have been so dope if Trench hit the trident.
He's just dying.
Oh, yeah, okay. 5 damage. I took this is 2.
Ah, okay. 5 damage. Alright, this individual is looking somewhat bloodied. Maybe on the lower end of badly hurt. So this is going to be math. Okay, cool. Very good. Anything else for your turn as you lay into this enemy, slashing and ramming?
Ramming speed.
Oh!
Dead.
Okay.
Bye, bitch.
Just is a lot of weird weight.
Dead.
Dead.
Oh no, put him closer.
She's on this pillar, but if she can't stay on that pillar, she might need to be put on that one for now. She's on
Closer.
that right side.
Dead.
Closer to me. Damn it, David.
It's fine.
What the fuck?
It's not his fault. She is not securely placed on the battle map.
We need that little putty that you got.
I know, I need to get some. What is it? Oh, do you have some?
I have clay.
Oh, yay! Here. Can you see?
See if that works.
Yeah. It might. Oh, it's all coming undone. Do you have a little bit more? Thank you, sir.
And a lot bit more.
I think it's just the rings that are
The
making
lower
it.
end of badly hurt on a t-shirt.
I'm trying to avoid metagaming. Keeping it immersive.
The lower end, I was like, just put a flesh wound.
Teach but a flesh wound.
The lower end.
Hey, John, can I
Lower
have
end of
the-
badly
And
hurt,
it's
near
just like
blood
a cartoon
heat.
drawing of
I
like
need
someone missing a leg.
Need.
Where's
Oh,
your
the
tape?
measuring tape. Babe.
Oh, there you go.
Because I'm guessing this
Trying to
guy.
go places.
Yeah, because I'm guessing this guy only has a 30-foot move.
It's difficult terrain.
So, I mean, he's still going to have difficult terrain too. I'm only on the rubble anyway. Should be able to move. Move away, far enough away from this guy.
Yeah, where are you trying to go? It's on the edge of that section over there.
I'll let him up attack.
Okay.
As I move 35 feet this direction. And go, wanna play a game? In his
Take
voice.
off. Yeah, right. Because you have your mimicry.
Yep, I
Spooky.
should have enough move to say.
I like it.
It's just out of his
Spooky,
range.
spooky. That's gonna be a. It's 20 plus.
Yeah.
To hit. I'm trying to math, but my brain is.
Not mathing.
Yeah. And this is, he's got the slasher. So it's going to be a 8 points of slashing reduced to 4 because you're raging.
Mm-hmm.
And then.
Can't smite.
Why not?
Because smiting is being turned into a spell, it can only cast your bonus action.
But he's not smiting, he's doing his
Oh.
creature attack, which
This is
allows
not-
him to do radiant damage.
Oh, this is not
'Cause this
smiting.
is not a player character. This is
I
an
keep
enemy.
forgetting this.
Yeah. So he does, because he just does it on his hits.
Yeah.
Until he runs out of slots, essentially.
Like it.
Me neither. I thought I was clever.
This is gonna be. I was mathing. It was 8, and then it was 4 because it's half because you're raging,
Yep.
and then 7.
11.
Is that what I said before?
So you said 4 after slashing.
Oh, you were adding those together. Sorry. Yes. So it was 11, 15 points total because it was extra 4 radiant. Sorry, I was trying to do separate. I was trying to do it separate because you half slashing and radiant isn't halved.
Yeah. I was being cool.
So jabs you and then you and you're like, you want to play a game? You say it in the back of his voice. He kind of throws him off a little bit.
And you start
But
to
yeah.
move through and probably not as much movement as I do. So let's hope that.
Yeah. And it's your turn, yeah.
Yep. I'll
Okay.
take 1 off.
All right, Vivian, it's now your go.
Yeah. Cool. Great.
Cool. Great.
So
But most of them looking great.
you're not looking great. I don't have anything to like fix you.
I don't.
They're also on the other side of the field.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go for the fluffer nutter dude.
I hope he's not fluffing my head for you guys to blow.
We're gonna go.
I'm so
with,
proud because I gave them really cool names, but I realized we didn't get that far because you just started combat, so they're probably just gonna die.
Cool.
But fluffer fucker
Do
works.
in memoriam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw my bow and do an eldritch blast at the dude.
Alrighty. Okay, go ahead.
And it's a minus D4, but hopefully I can break this dude's concentration.
Just hit first.
Ooh, 15 plus 4, so minus.
Well,
So you didn't need to roll a minus.
Oh,
You
I need to roll.
It's a minus
Okay.
a D4.
you're currently at 19.
So minus 3, so it's 16.
16
To hit.
that individual.
Yeah.
Hit for boy.
Fortunately, that does not hit.
No.
You watch as it clatters off of the vestments that they're wearing.
The fuck
They're
is that guy
difficult to
wearing?
hit.
Hang on. I might have something else. Shit. Second. No.
You mean action surge?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How does. Wait, do we get that after?
Short rest.
Short
Short
rest,
rest?
yes. Fighters get that back on a short rest.
I'm fucking accident for the surgeon. I'm surging.
Surgers! Yeah, I love it.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Shoot him in the face.
Shut him in the face. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
All right. No,
Lower.
Yeah.
it's lower. It's not happening.
Okay. Unfortunately, you feel like almost like your veins. For those of you baned, it's like your blood has gone thick and it's difficult to move and think, and like your heart is beating extra hard and fast, and it's throwing you off. And
I'm
bane
sure you're
is
probably
enough.
seeing these arrows go awry, and I
Yeah,
don't
they're
usually
just
miss.
I don't
These
see
eldritch
anything. My
blasts
eyes
are
are. Oh
going
no, they're
everywhere.
focused on the guy.
Yeah. Okay. That injured.
At least you didn't shoot me in the butt.
No, I didn't shoot you in the butt. Although I could have. It might have been close.
I mean, currently it's a very big target.
Okay.
It's on the floor though. So.
It is Kai's go. Kai, pelted with arrows, is gonna swipe and attack this guy with Armand flanking, and he gets a 21 to hit, which hits with his spiritual weapon, which was this one, plus his thing.
The hash singing.
And as he slashes down with this blade, he cleaves into the back of this individual, and it cuts off the top part of the pauldron and the armor as he turns the glowing blade down, and in Helm's name, kills this enemy.
Hell yeah!
Cuts it down.
Yes, Kai.
Bye, bitch.
As he stands there with his glowing vestments covered in arrows, he's just coughing up a bit of blood. The individual slumps down into the ground as they lie there, just dead at your feet. And he looks back, and he's just like, he looks to you, Armand, and he just nods, like looks around, surveys the area of like what's going on, and he is going to just get over here and then take some cover with his shield because he sees the archers are still targeting him, and moves towards that individual over there to try to help.
That's the archer, right?
The archers, the 4 over there.
Oh, there's
yeah.
more?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
4
over
more
here.
on that side, yeah.
My original plan was to go after these guys, but then this guy wanted to play.
Yeah. The archers change their target as they were reassigned, and they're going to attack you, Tom. So I need you to make a dex save, which you have advantage on.
Spray sense.
Yeah. As you're going through the space, and they're just shooting at you with arrows as you're running by.
Oh yeah. Doesn't matter. 22.
22. Okay, you just take half, but you're taking half of half because you're raging. So this would be 2 points of piercing damage. You catch one stray arrow from the folly. It does not do as much damage because they were taken out on that side. So it overall affected the encounter action.
Cool.
Alright, well, unfortunately, folks, we've run out of time for this episode, so we're going to have to resume this combat next episode. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and yeah, we will continue this chaos next time. So, until then, farewell, friends.
Bye.